Welcome back to the basement, the friendliest place on YouTube. It is time for some more MegaMan 2. In the previous episode, which was part 1 of our Let's Play of MegaMan 2, we defeated all 8 of the robot masters that are henchmen of Dr. Wily's. And now it is time to take on Dr. Wily himself. Really, this is the halfway point of the game, roughly, in my opinion. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. Yeah, there's a lot of levels past this point. So, and they're more difficult. Let's pop into our Metal Blade. If you haven't seen last week's episode, or whatever it was, of MegaMan 2, I would suggest that you watch it. Unless you're only interested in the Wily stuff. But I feel like it went really well. I feel like I played well. I played as well as I can, as well as I know this game. Let's see, what's the right? Probably 3. Yeah, and Sunday Longplay is all about casual gameplay, casual commentary, unedited footage, and just me playing a game. The basement is a 2-man channel. Ted and I do dual commentary 6 days a week. Right now we're playing Breath of the Wild, Super Mario Odyssey, and Minecraft split-screen co-op on the Nintendo Switch. I guess I'll stick with 3, although, you know, it would be nice to be able to fill up my 3s. Come on. You gonna... It's not what I want, okay. I was hoping to get one of those, but a big one, you know what I mean? But I can do that a little later, I guess. Oh, you want to jump as early as you can so that you use as little of that weapon as possible. I could... Oh, there we go. I was gonna say I could farm here for a little bit, but that's probably good enough for now. Cool, okay. Let's see if I can make this jump. Nope. So we're off to a little less rip-roaring of a start than part 1, but that's okay. This part's harder. It's supposed to be harder. That's the way it works. Do I have 4 energy tanks? I think I only have 3, but I think I'm gonna get another one. Okay, what should we fill up? Probably our 3. So how's everybody doing today? I hope you're having a fine day. It's a Friday for me as I'm recording. Late morning, 11:18 a.m. in fact. I just got done with a tech screen call for work. I'm a contractor, and right now I'm between contracts. So I do phone interviews and in-person interviews. See ya! Have a nice life! Yeah, and today I had a conversation with some nice folks at a place in Minnesota that make stuff, and they need some help with their reporting isn't running very efficiently. Their coding needs. Oh no! Did I really just do that? Oh man. Oh, that was brutal. We want energy tanks when we get to this part of the game, and really I prefer to have 4. 4 is the most that you can hold. And I was not trying to use one just then. I already had a lot of health. It was a terrible time to use one. Now I do think I can get one more in the Wily stages, one more at least, so that will bring me from 2 to 3, and I think I can beat the game with 3. But man, like, I'm tempted to... What I'll probably end up doing is, Whoa, don't die. I mean, Dragon can die, but I don't want to die. What I'll probably end up doing is saving now in a different slot in the save state deal. I'm playing this, by the way, on the NES Classic. That sprite flickering is intentional. It's perfectly emulated hardware. Or pretty close to perfect, anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna In fact, I'm gonna do it right now. We're gonna save state, so let's pop into this screen here. And where I'm gonna save it is here. So I can revert to 4 if I want that energy tank back rather than starting the game over. But for now, we'll keep going from 3. We'll see if this is enough. Okay, I could refill my 1. And this is actually a fantastic place to fill up on stuff because of these guys. Unfortunately, energy tanks aren't a normal enemy drop. Ow. Don't do that. Okay, what could I use a little more of? I guess a tiny bit of the quick boomerang. Okay. Now, I'm not aware of any way to do this other than to... Oh, which one do I want? I think I want the first one? It's okay to burn through some of these crash bombs here. Oh, there's my energy tank that I want. Dang it, so I did want the second one. Okay, let's see if I can... Nope. You know what? No. Actually... Can I just start from there? I don't want to necessarily save it. I'll just start over. It's not that far. I was thinking it's just a life, and that's not a big deal, but I used up a bunch of my item 2 ammo, I guess you could say. So, whatever. We do need that energy tank. Or we want that energy tank. So I can make up for the one that I wasn't supposed to use and I did. Whew! Man, I'm having a rough day. I was gonna say the text screen I don't think went that well. But we'll see. Yeah, this is definitely the way to go. I can never remember coming up on that. I've played this game so many times, but in that spot, I don't know if I want the first ladder or the second ladder. Until after I've already committed. It's pretty frustrating. Oh, look, there's another one. If you've got enough crash bombs for it. Which I do. So that's excellent news. Alright, we're up to 4. So that's really good. Let's move on. I don't like you. Just for that. Okay, I'm pausing and unpausing there because 3 uses of the metal blade are free. The 4th use will cost you a bar in your ammo. And, okay, we need some crash bombs, we need some 2. This is a great place to fill up on stuff, too. I do like how there's a few, like, infinite enemy areas. I guess every area with an enemy is an infinite enemy area, because I'm not aware of anything that won't respawn. Oh, shoot, I wanted that. Wanted to use that. But yeah, this phone call, they asked me a bunch of questions that I could figure out if I was sitting at a computer and coding. I could, you know, try this and try that and come up with a good solution. But they were wondering if I knew the answers to these questions off the top of my head. And that's not really how I operate when it comes to computer programming. I'm more of a trial and error kind of guy. I come up with great solutions. They're just a little time consuming for me to come up with because I try a lot of different things if I don't know off the top of my head what the best solution is. So we'll see. You know, last time I thought an interview didn't go well, they hired me to a 60-day contract and extended me repeatedly until I finally finished 18 months at that contract. So there you go. But enough about me. As I was saying, it's a Friday, late morning. Now it's 11:24 a.m. And I'm having a nice day. It's, you know, it's January, it's Minnesota, but it's not that cold. It's like already above freezing, and I think it's supposed to hit like 43 whole degrees Fahrenheit, which is, I don't know what that is in Celsius, probably like, I don't need that. I do, however, want this ready to go. Almost tempted to save state, but I think that's a cheap use of it here. I'm just gonna go ahead and play. Doing it between levels is one thing. Just saves me the trouble of entering passwords. But yeah, it's a good day. You know, I pulled the cars out of the garage and shoveled some of the slush tire tracks away off the floor, which needed to be done. Oh, That one always gets me. The ones that come up from the floor too, if you have the misfortune of standing on them when they start moving, that'll kill you pretty quick. But they're not too bad. Really nice to have a multi-directional weapon like the metal blade. But yeah, it's Friday. My wife left for Colorado very, very early this morning, flying to Colorado to see her parents who live out there. And my 3 kids spent the night last night at my sister's place because I am technically on call for work all day. By the way, if the phone rings, I'm going to pause the video and answer that. Just so you know. Wow, there's another energy tank. Okay, let's go ahead and, like I said, we're going to save state between levels. Yeah, I'm really happy with how that went. I don't mind replacing that at all. And that's obsolete. And these are old files. So we'll just keep rocking this one. Start. Okay, I don't need that. And I don't know if 3 or metal blade are so important right now that I need to bomb through there. If I bombed through it, I'd want to end up refilling my bomb stuff anyway. Oh, okay. Let's just do this then. I would still love that the colors change, and this is a really cool shade of red in my opinion. Just like it. Oh, no extra life from that guy. How many lives do I have anyway? 9. Yeah, I didn't have a single death in this series up until that one on camera just earlier in this episode where I ended up loading a save state. Big fish? Big fish. So yeah, my kids spent the night at my sister's last night. I'm gonna go pick them up later this afternoon. And yeah, we've got a bit of a mom-free weekend going on. Of course, I love my wife and my kids love their mom. But, you know, dad weekend is very much like, oh, there's another death. Oh, you know, watch an extra movie or 2 over the weekend, or play some video games. You know, dinner is more like waffles and chicken nuggets than it is like a healthy, whatever. Oh, I just got a text from my wife. Hold on a sec here. Can you text me the pictures of the cards the kids gave to the police officers for Christmas? All right. Hold on, folks. We are back. My wife texted me from Colorado. She's with her parents right now. She wanted me to text her pictures of some Christmas cards that my kid made for the police officers here in the town that we live in. They were working on Christmas Eve and Christmas morning, and we made them some food, and we made them some cards. Oh, that part is so scary. And my kids made funny cards. My daughter is 7. My sons are 12 and 9, although they were 12 and 8 at the time. One was barely 12. Kind of 11, 8, and 7 at the time, really. And knock it off. Okay, I'm all full of stuff here, so that's really all I need. It's just these white pellets. All right, here we go. Wily 2. Probably going to want this. I think this is a good one for energy tanks, maybe. Actually, maybe not. I think this guy's dies pretty easy. Yeah, that quick boomerang makes short work of that guy. That's the way to go. Oh, I gotta make sure my timer's still going. Hold on now, hold on. Timer. Okay. So I'm showing we're 16.5 minutes into the episode, although I know a minute or 2 of that was cut out for the whole texty dealy that I did. So yeah, let's see if we need these. I don't think we do. There's 2 of those guys there. And look, we're missing a pellet of Q. So I think if I die, I'll start there again, and if I use up some of my stuff, then I can get it back that way. I don't even care about that one up. I don't even care about that extra man. That extra life. That new guy. You can't just go left from there to get it. You have to go left from here because there are invisible floors. I'll tell you what, I'll make you a deal. If So the bubble shows where the false floor is. If I die, then I'll get that thing. I'll get that extra life the next time I come up that way. But if I don't die, then I won't need to come up that way. Okay, I'm not sure I can even get this thing. But I can't even hold it because I have 4 and that's the limit. So there might be a way to get that. I don't know. You got to use the one item to like come up from the floor below maybe. I think I'm going to want the Woodman stuff activated here if this is the part that I think it is. Yes, it is. Okay, so we're going to jump on this guy and just activate this. Now this guy's noisy, but it's the quickest and easiest way to get through here. And honestly, I could have jumped earlier. I'll do it now. Whatever. I don't really need this weapon later, except to fight Airman. By the way, there will be a boss rush. We will fight all of the bosses. It's such a formality, really. It's not too hard. They give you one of those white health pellets at the end of every battle. Come on. Okay, had to use that up. Yeah, so I'll want 2 of these left to defeat Airman, I suppose. I think it takes 2. But, you know, there'll be a chance to refill here. In fact, it might not be a bad idea for me to, like, just chill here and see if these guys fill me up. So yeah, do you guys like Mega Man 2? If you played this game, if you beat this game before? Oh gosh, that's an annoying sound. And they're not even coming from the left anymore. That's where I need them to come from in order to do this well. Okay, pro tip. Use 2 to make this easier on yourself. Otherwise, you gotta wait on that purple box for the thing to get in the right spot and then jump on it while it's moving left to right so that you can move from right to left. It's tricky. Oh, this guy. Let's mess him up. Haha, how you like them apples? Okay, we're gonna refill our this. Good, good. Okay, we need a little 2. Bubble, quick boomerang. Yeah, I'm not too worried about that. I just don't know if these guys are gonna give me blue pellets or white pellets. So we'll find out. There's a white one. Yeah, just white. Okay, that's fine. Any more of these guys? Just that guy. Oh, come on. Boom. You done, son. Okay, which boss is this? I totally don't remember. Is it the one that uses up your crash bombs? Maybe. Yes, it is. Okay. So the deal with this is you have just enough crash bombs to pull this off if you're careful. Woohoo! I dodged a lot of those, didn't I? So you can only use one of these bombs at a time. You can only have one on screen at a time. Ah, dang it! And you have just enough to destroy the walls I've already destroyed. And then from there, you have to be very selective about how you do this. And I'd like to not use up... Oh, come on! Okay, there we go. Dang it. That's okay. Okay, I got 1 left. This is the hardest one to get to. You have to kind of make that jump if you can. Otherwise, you gotta ride this up a long ways. Ah, shoot. Okay, now I'm running low on health. So... Ah, dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, I guess I would rather use up a life than use up an energy tank. So I'm just gonna... shoot. Okay, I gotta keep moving to dodge that thing. Okay, down. Okay, there we go. Oh, look, I died and it died. What's it gonna do? Success! Look how I'm dying. Look at my death animation. That was like frame perfect. I don't know how big the window is for that. Look at that! That's really cool though. I'm glad I captured that on film. Oh man, I hope my voice isn't clipping the audio. Looking at it when I get excited, it might be just barely clipping. Okay, here's the boss rush. Well, we're pretty far. I think we should try and go ahead and beat this. Let's go left to right, top to bottom, shall we? Okay, here's this guy. So we want bubbles. Don't do that. Okay, hit him once. He goes like that. Hit him again. He goes like that. Doom. Doom and gloom. Okay, and they drop a white health pellet, and if you're standing here, you transport out before you can collect it, which is kind of a bummer. Okay, I don't know what order these are in. Okay, here's wind, guys. So we need W air for airman, because that's wood, and wood gives you the leaves. Okay, yeah, go ahead and hurt me, and jump over here. Come on, jump, and 1, 2. Oh, I didn't get the health. I should have known better. I just explained that. Okay, that's okay. We're fine. Metal blade for this guy. Okay, we gotta jump over his nonsense and then mess him up. Almost dead. Here we go. Jump. Dang it, he got me. Whew. Very low on health. Gotta do a better job here. Hopefully this is an easy one. Oh, it is an easy one. All right, give me your health pellets, dude. Okay, there it is. Did I get it? I didn't get it. Dang it. I can't believe I've missed 2 of these. Okay, this guy is pretty stinking easy without doing this, but I'm low on health. So, the reason this guy is difficult at all in the first thing is that, the ground is uneven. Oh, die! Okay, can I get that, please? Please. Dang it. Do I have to Oh, my wife is calling. Hold on, guys. My wife's calling. All right, basement dwellers. I am back. I wish I knew if I had to start over. And you know what? I just save stated. So I'm going to take a risk here. And if I die... and it makes me want to do all 8 robots again, then I'll just load the state. So let's see what this guy is. Alright, this guy I can just... whatever. Now hopefully he misses me here. He's not going to miss me. Oh, he missed me! That was ridiculous. How did that happen? Okay. I'm not bad at this. As long as I don't miss multiple health pellets and make a few mistakes, and that's totally what I've been doing, so... Okay, who's left? I can't even remember. It's gotta be, I want to figure it out. Not Woodman, not Bubble Man, not Quick Man, not Airman, not Heat Man, Flash Man, Metal Man, Crash Man. It's gonna be Crash Man, so let's go in with this. This guy's not too challenging. He jumps when you jump. So you gotta use that to your advantage. There's 1 and 2. Full health. Alright, it's time to move on to the Wily boss here. Save state? Nah. Let's just go for it. This is when the energy tanks come in handy. Oh gosh, maybe I should. I'm scared now. I'm not playing as well today. Okay, so let's start with this first of all. Yeah, because you can run out of ammo here real quick, and then it's like so hard to fight this guy. Okay, let's go ahead and use an E-tank. This is where I got stuck in the game as a kid. I couldn't beat this guy and then had to like start over and save up E-tanks to try to get here again. I'd get here with like 1 and I'd use it and I'd still not beat him anyway, and then I'd just try with 0 E-tanks after that a bunch of times in a row and fail, and then I'd start the game over and try to collect more E-tanks and keep them. Ooh, it's the silent level. Love this part. So, no music, which is so eerie. And then there's these little drippy drops, but they're based on the position of the screen, not the position of MegaMan. So it's really easy to just go right underneath them as long as you're at the right side of the screen. So move right when you're dropping down that first big vertical part, and then you can just keep walking with these, and it's no problem. All right, it's alien time. Gosh, my timer's showing 31 minutes, but I know I had a couple of timeouts, one for a text and one for a phone call. Pause. What? He's an alien? Yeah, that's right. Sure is. I was worried about only having, using up one of my E-tanks before I meant to. Although my health is kind of low right now. Might be smart for me to go ahead and use one of those. But, I feel like I could do this with one E-tank if I'm on my game. Or even 0 if I have a really, really good run. I'm just not that great at this game. Watch part 1 if you haven't. I look a little better at the game than I do in part 2. Oh no! Oh, he's gonna... Okay, well... Here I go yakking while I'm trying to fight this guy and being a little too confident. Those things hurt. And you definitely don't want to touch him. The shots hurt, but touching him really hurts. Okay, one more bubble and he's done for. Woohoo! That's Mega Man 2, guys. We did it. The hologram has been exposed. Dr. Wily will jump out from his control panel and do the Wayne's World "we're not worthy" thing and beg for forgiveness. Unfortunately, Mega Man, who is facing to the left, will not even give him the time of day. Let's see if Wily jumps out in front of Mega Man or if he jumps out on top of Mega Man. Oh, he goes right there. Oh, and Mega Man turns toward him. Look at that. Okay. I should try be standing in that spot where he jumped out to and beat the game and see what happens. Does he jump on top of Mega Man? Who knows? All right, now it's time for this incredibly melancholy ending. Just listen to this music, guys. He's walking. Where's he going? What's Mega Man's destiny? Why are his eyes hollow and empty? What is that look on his face? Is that a straight mouth? Or is there a tiny hint of a smile like the Mona Lisa? Well, those aren't empty eyes. It's just the whites of his eyes are enormous, and the pupils are also way too big. Okay, autumn, winter, spring, and summer. It looks like he's headed home. That's what I always like to think of this. Rainy season. Thanks, Capcom. But I always think of this as a long journey home, and then the picture gets bigger when he gets there in the summertime on a beautiful day, and then he retires from being a superhero. They obviously weren't planning on making Mega Man's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And then there's just the helmet. Oh, and that last note, it gave me chills. It does every time. It's like an unresolved minor note within the scale, and it's just what now? That is Mega Man 2, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. I am going to go ahead and end the episode here. If you're new to the channel, let me know in the comments below. How'd you find me? How'd you find us? If you're an old school member of the channel and you want Minecraft to come back on Sundays, let me know that. If you want to see more retro games, let me know that. And until next time, Basement Dwellers, I think that you are more mysterious and melancholy than Mega Man's helmet sitting alone on a hill in the basement.